Happy Friday. Happy Friday. I just wanted to come on real quick to tell everybody to stay encouraged. No matter what's going on around you, no matter how much, dang, dog plane. Y'all hear that plane? It's like, no matter how much everything in your life may seem like it's falling apart, no matter how much you may feel like you want to crash out because, um, you're just tired of everything going wrong and you feel like me living right, me doing right ain't getting me nowhere. It seems like the good people are the ones that suffer the most. It's supposed to seem like that. It's supposed to seem like that until you come out victorious on the other end, which I guarantee you will. Okay, so regardless of what may be going on, happy Friday, bread. No matter what it seems like, it's an illusion. It's a test. It's your journey. Go through it, stand firm, don't get discouraged, don't get weak in your well doing. Hey, Dwayne, you will be fine. You will come out victorious. You will be okay. Okay. Don't let nobody break you. Don't let nobody shake you. Don't let nobody knock you off your journey to where God is taking you. Because understand, not near person that breathe the same as you, no earthly being can stop what God has for you. What's for you is for you. And the naysayers can be just that. You're going to always have more people that that are against you than that are with you. Hey, Maisha, that's just how it is. It's unfortunate, but in a world that thrives off drama and envy and hate, that's to be expected, but it still don't take nothing from you. It don't take nothing from the way God perceives you. It takes nothing from the way that you should perceive yourself. See, other people in this world can call you everything but a child of God. It don't make it true. Stand true on who you know you are. You know who you are and whose you are. These other people opinions of you in this world should not matter. People gonna say what they want to say. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, you'll always have more people at your funeral than you will at your graduation. That's just how it is. People don't want to celebrate other people's accomplishments. People don't want to celebrate other people's progression because it's easier to try to tear you down and make you look less than, to try to devalue you than to compliment you or say good job. Or I'm going to send a prayer up for you. I'm going to pray for you. I'm going to pray for you on your journey. I'm going to pray that God give you all the strength and wisdom to stand firm during your journey, because these tests, sometimes the tests that God assigned us are very, very hard. And we feel like, God, you have not provided us with the strength to go through this journey. But understand, anything that God brings you to, he will bring you through. And like I said before, it's not always been a time in life when I've been a good person. I used to indulge in stuff that I shouldn't indulge in, as far as gossiping and all that. But what God did for me, he let everything that I said about others knock on my front door. Even things that I thought would never, ever, ever in life happen to me. God said, because I know that you special and I know you know better than what you're doing, I'm going to let you step your feet and what you think so funny and that's gossip worthy, that's happening to somebody else. So now I'm going to bring it to your front door. Let's see how you fight through it. And I'm not bringing it to you because I don't love you. I'm bringing it to you because I know you better than you know yourself. And I know the things that you are doing are not of you. And I know the things that you are saying about other people is not your heart. You're trying to fit in the wrong places. That's why I always say, I don't care where it is, where it's on the internet, off the internet, at your job, um, with your group of friends, anything that you have to change yourself, conform yourself to fit in, and it's not anything that will help you with progression or advancement in your life, longevity, it's not for you. I don't care how much it may seem like it fit in this place that you are in your life right now. It does not fit, because what God has for you, he's already prepared you for. What God has for you, he's already put everything in you to conquer. So it won't require you to conform. You understand? He prepares you for where he's taking you. And through preparation comes agony. Anything in this world worth having is worth fighting for, but you got to be careful what you choose to fight for, because the devil gives gifts too. So you got to be careful which side you're picking. And usually the one that's everybody else is following is usually not the God side. That's usually where the temporary blessings lay. The ones that are so noticeable, the ones that seem like everybody following the masses, everybody, okay, so this got to be, where the hype at, where all the hype at, where all the gluttony at, where all the, the praise is coming from. Usually that's not the place that God has created. Because understand, those are usually the places where the devil lay. Y'all, I told y'all since December that, the beginning of this year was going to be something. It was going to be revelation season. People were going to be revealed for exactly who they are. Things were going to be revealed. Situations were going to be revealed that people never thought would be revealed. I told y'all, we was walking into that season. And I told y'all back in December. Oh, thank you, Britt. Thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate you, boo. I told you that that's what was going to happen. And we, at the same time, I know even the people in your life, you starting to see stuff happen, and people in your life are being revealed, and you like, wait a minute, I never knew he or she was like that. Why he or she moving like that? It's because it's time. See, God handing out his blessings now, so he got to get the people that's not supposed to be in your life out your space, because they can't go with you. And sometimes the revelation is going to hurt. You understand? It's going to hurt like hell because you didn't see it coming. Accept it, roll with it. Don't sit around and linger with it or feel like you got to sit on it or allow it to break your heart. It had to happen. And once you get to the end of your journey, you'll see why it had to happen. Okay? Stand firm in your well doing. And it's not to say none of us are perfect. We all fall short daily. We all are living on grace. That's facts. We all are one step closer to our grave. That's facts. Because that's one thing that's guaranteed about this life. You shall die. Your loved ones shall die. That's a fact. Because we all just passing through here. This is not our final stop. So do the best to be the best you that you can be at this stop. It's not to say that you got to be perfect. God don't expect perfection. But he do expect you to at least try. And he do expect you to not be persuaded by the actions of others. He do expect you not to live your whole life trying to be appealing to others. Because what he's instilled in you is for you. It's not for others. It's for the elevation of you. It's for you to get to the stage of nirvana at this stop that he wants you to be at before he say, okay, well done. Your job here is done. Now it's time to move on to the next stop. Through every aspect of your life, there will be trials and tribulations. None of us are perfect people. None of us are perfect parents. None of us are perfect employees. None of us are perfect nothing. We've all had indiscretions. We've all done stuff that we may not be proud of, but we did it. We did it. We stand in it. And no matter how much you try to suppress it, it don't make it no less true. But if you did it and you survived through it, so what? God brought you through it because he forgives you for it. And that's the only forgiveness that really matters at the end of the day. Because that forgiveness is the only forgiveness that can determine your everlasting life. People on this world can be so mean and cruel. And some people find it so much easier to be hateful to bash people, to down talk people, to try to drain the energy out of people, to be takers. Because to be a taker, it takes no effort. But baby, it takes effort to be an uplifter. It takes effort to be someone that love others as much as you want people to love you. It takes effort. It takes effort to see somebody going through something and take it the time out your day instead of saying, "Oh, that ain't none of my business. I don't want no parts." It takes effort to do what God tell you to do. If you got a shirt on your back, you see a shirtless person on the road and they need a shirt, you take that shirt off your back and you give it to them because you got more at home. It takes effort to follow God. It takes effort. And understand, I'm learning. And I know a lot of us are learning. None of us have actually gotten the followed the Bible word from word. That's if you say you did, you're a liar. Because some people are one way when they display themselves to people, and they're another way when they behind closed doors. Like I said, we all are imperfect as we are supposed to be. All of us have gone through hard journeys in life. Some of us have lacked. A lot of us have lived with less than. A lot of us has lived with lack. But you know, the grace in it all is that we lived. It didn't kill us. It didn't take us from here. That means we got work to do. Don't let nobody stop you from doing the work that you have to do for you. Regardless of how many apples and oranges, boo, they throw at you. Boo, boo. You know, those boos are coming because they don't want nothing good for you. They don't want you to have clear vision. They don't want you to be able to stay focused. See, because when you're close to your blessing, that's when the devil creeps in to kill, steal, and destroy. That's what he do. That's what he there for. And I can sit here and say that I'm very imperfect, and I can give this message because I've had, like I told y'all before, I've never had a good life. My parents died when I was young, so even at my age now, I'm still learning because nobody was there to teach me nothing. But I'm not ashamed of nothing that I've gone through because it's the journey that God set for me. And I'm okay with it because at the end of the day, I live. With all my imperfection, all my scars, all my traumas, I live and I'm here today to tell my story. Regardless of how many people accept it, regardless of how many people try to demean me for it, regardless of how many people try to look at me like I'm less than them because I've gone through some things that they would never do, and would they say out their mouth, I would never. Or some things that they toot their nose up to. So what? The hell with you. Who are you? You bleed just like me. You have nothing superior over me. You don't have everlasting life. You gonna die one day just like me. So who the hell are you? There's no person on this earth that can stand superior to me. Because my journey is not supposed to be your journey. So the hell with you and your thoughts about my journey. Worry about your damn own. Live through your own. Because understand when the things that you think so funny about what other people go through, when those things start knocking on your front door, chin up, chest out. You make sure you get through it like the person you was laughing at. Make sure you get through it like they had to. Make sure that's what's in you can get you through it. Since you think it's so funny when it's happening to somebody else. Chin up, chest out. Don't look for sympathy or empathy because you had none when it was somebody else's situation. You felt like you was above anything struggle wise. You can't struggle. It can never happen. You've seen we watched Kanye lose $1 billion overnight. You know, it'd be crazy to me that people. He was a billionaire one day. The next day, he made the wrong people mad. The next day, okay, they say he's no longer a billionaire. Even though it didn't make him poor, but it's still a lesson in that. You live your life surrounded around materialistic stuff that can be set on fire, stuff that can be damaged, stuff that can go. If that's all you value yourself by materialistic possession, you don't value yourself much, baby. Okay? Some people are pathetic. You understand me? And you got to understand, the Bible is coming to fruition every day. Every day we see the same things that we can open our Bible and read. That's telling us something. No matter how much you try to ignore it or don't want to make it seem like it's true, it don't make it no less true. When you can open your Bible and see an event that you know have actually happened in your surrounding areas or in your own life. It's like these people have written your story before it even happened. So, baby, if that don't wake you up, nothing will. And there's no need for nobody else to keep trying to wake you up. Stay asleep. But at just some point, through all of it, at some point, we all as a collective have to learn that people journey is their journey. Whatever they gone through in their life, if they live through it, we know above all things that God still has a purpose for them. And one person that I do not play with is God. He's one person I'm not finna intercept nothing that he is his will. And like I said, we all living off grace. So our next breath is his will. Be careful what you put your mouth on and in at any age in life. Because God is holding people accountable. We all shall be held accountable. The seeds that we sow is guaranteed to be the harvest that you reap. You can't go around tearing people down. You can't go around just being a mean and vicious person and think God gonna bless you. And think even if your life is good today and you live it that way, don't think that your tomorrow gonna be the same. Like people, we just have to, and we don't, I can't tell nobody what to do. Do what you do. Live your life the way you live. It ain't my business. I ain't got time to, I don't know. But what I am saying is, as much as you focus on everything that's popular in life or that, follow the masses or that you think you can be a part of, that gets you noticed, pay attention to the things that are not so noticeable as well. Pay attention to the feelings that you feel in your body. Pay attention to the words that you see, that God speak to you in your dreams. Pay attention to these dreams that you have that seem so far-fetched. Write them down and watch. Just watch. A lot of people are getting revelations these days in they sleep and they don't know what's happening. They having deja vu. All that stuff is amplified in this season. And you don't understand, like, what is this? What was that about? I don't even know. Write it down and just wait. Stay encouraged. Stay firm. And you're going to have 1,000 people trying to push you down, 1,000 people trying to make you feel less than, 1,000 people trying to suck your energy dry. You're going to have 1,000 people trying to make you feel like you have not succeeded in life. You're nothing. Let me tell you, if you got a roof over your head, clothes on your back, you're not hungry, your children are not hungry, your spouse is not hungry, you got a way to get around, whether it's public transportation or your own vehicle. You're not stuck or stagnant in any place in your life. You blessed. And don't make anybody in this world make you feel less than. The hell with them. Because you got to be one old miserable person to try to tear down somebody. If the old people used to tell us, if you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all. It was a lesson in that saying. It was a lesson in that. Because you know why they say don't say nothing good at all? Because if you don't have nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all. Because when you say something, life and death lives within the power of the tongue. So if it's just something you just know it ain't nothing good that you can say about in a situation, sometimes it's best to just pull back. It's okay to be quiet. It's okay to just say, Shh, I ain't got nothing good to say. I'm just gonna shut up. Cause baby, anything I do say ain't nothing gonna be good about it. And again, that's not to say that there's not one thing perfect about me, but understand the reason why I can speak on having and not having is because I've been there. Hell, I'm still not where I want to be in life, but I'm trying. I feel used and I'm trying to forgive, but I'm struggling with it, Miss 1981. Take it to the Lord in prayer. If you feeling used, Dwayne, if it's somebody still around you that's making you feel like that, do your due diligence, get them out your space, and it may hurt even if it's somebody close. But you're in the season where you have to focus on you. You've gone through enough of trials and tribulations. Sometimes people wonder why the pain stay around, why every time you turn around, no matter what corner you hit, it seems like you're always running into a roadblock. And it's because of the person right beside you. The one that you want to take everywhere in this life with you because y'all started from the bottom together. People change. Situations change, but whatever is not feeding into you in this season, get it out your life. You don't have no time for it. Don't let it block your journey. Get it out your life. Get them out your life. Get it out your life. Get whatever. There's no place for it. Because in the end, you're not going to hurt nobody but yourself. And then you're going to be wondering why. And see, then you're going to find yourself standing in the mirror. You're going to have to take accountability for what you allowed. Because you knew that time being up. But you just loved them so much, you didn't want their presence to move. You wanted to still be in their presence, even though their presence brought nothing of value to your life. It didn't even make you feel good about yourself. But you just loved it or the situation. You loved it so much you had gotten so comfortable with it. You didn't know how to go on without it. Learn how to go on without it. Because understand, as long as you indulge in it, as long as you keep it in your life, as long as you keep it in your face and in your space, you're going to stay right where you are. Because God is not the author of confusion, and He's not going to allow it to go to the next level of your life because He's showing you all the signs that I want it gone. I want the person gone. I want the situation gone. I want you better for where I'm about to take you. And this person or this situation can't go with you. I cut them loose, but the anger at myself is still there. It's okay. Don't be angry with yourself because you know what you did the first step. You cut them loose. Forgive yourself. Forgiveness is not for them. It's for you. Forgive yourself because the thing of it is, the grace in it all is that you finally noticed and you cut them loose. Like I said, we all learning, y'all. Every day we all are living on grace. We all don't know the right things to do. A lot of us were not born off love. We're not raised off love. A lot of us were raised off survival. We had to do whatever it is that we had to do to make it to the next day. So at least we thought. Because a lot of us for a long time, we didn't know God. We know that there was a God, but we didn't know what it was or that we could lean on Him for everything. So we felt like, oh, we got to get it out the mud. However we get it out the mud, whatever it takes. We got to make it to tomorrow. And see, a lot of our children are going through that right now. They don't understand because they can't see God. They don't understand that He really is a miracle worker. He really is a mountain mover. They don't understand it, and they can hear their parents telling them 1,000 times over. But they are focusing on the situation that they're in, the surrounding area that they're in. They're trying to appease the people that they see on a daily basis. They're trying to do whatever it is to survive where they are now. But that's not the goal. The goal is not to survive just where you are now. The goal is to build yourself to be able to survive where you are now and where you're going. That's the goal. The goal is to be prepared for whatever this life takes you. And as long as you understand that you're living off grace, that's powerful. And that'll teach you any lesson there is that you need to learn. You living off grace. Understand that. And so is the next person. So y'all, I gotta go to work, but I just wanted to come on. God, God just gave me a good push to come on here and talk to y'all real quick. I don't know what it was about because I usually don't come on before work, but I hope the message helps someone. Um, and just know it's gonna be all right. I promise you. Where you at now is just a stepping stone. It's not the end of your story. Regardless of how people judge it, regardless of what people think of you, regardless of what people say about you, baby, your greater is coming. It gets greater later. Regardless of your age, it don't matter, y'all. Every day that God blows that breath in your body, He has a purpose for you. And it may not, you may can't see it today. You may don't see it tomorrow. You may don't see it next month, but I promise you, you will see it. It's coming. Just hold on. All right, y'all. May your today be better than yesterday. May your tomorrow be better than today. Know that every day God blows that breath in your body, you're one step closer to your season. Don't fumble yourself worrying about the world because the world ain't worried and it don't give a damn about you. All right. And I'm out.